Imagine a year that arrives not as a slow, steady drumbeat, but as a magnificent, untamed stallion galloping across an open plain. Its mane is woven from wildfire and its hooves strike sparks of destiny into the soil. This is the energy of 2026, the year of the fire horse, known in the ancient almanacs as Bing Wu, a year of radical momentum, blazing courage, and immense transformative power. You, dear pig, are stepping into this dynamic landscape with your characteristic grace and gentle wisdom, and you may be wondering, will this fierce horse trample my peace, or will it carry me toward greener pastures? The ancient sages have a clear answer for you. Unlike some signs that brace for a head-on collision with the horse, your relationship to this year's guardian is neutral positive, a harmonious dance rather than a combat. This is a rare and precious pocket of opportunity where the universe does not demand that you fight, but invites you to flow. If you have ever wished for a year where your kindness is rewarded, your patience yields tangible fruit, and your deep, quiet nature becomes your greatest superpower, you are in exactly the right place. Let us journey through the full spectrum of career, love, wealth, and health so you can navigate these 12 months with the profound insight of authentic Eastern metaphysics. To understand what 2026 holds for you, we must first honor who you are at your elemental core. In the celestial symphony of Chinese astrology, the pig is the 12th and final sign, the closing of the great cycle, and it carries the accumulated wisdom of all that has come before. Your earthly branch is high, which is fundamentally water in nature, deep, flowing, intuitive, and incredibly magnetic. You are not the turbulent, crashing wave of the ocean, you are the vast, calm reservoir that reflects the moon. You are born under the sign of generosity, sensuality, and a profound intelligence that often disguises itself as simplicity. This water element is the key to your entire year, because 2026 is a blazing fire year. Specifically, the heavenly stem Bing is yang fire, the solar flame, and the earthly branch Wu is the horse, also a seed of intense fire. In the five-element theory, water and fire have a special relationship. Water controls fire. This means that fire represents your wealth, your ambition realized, the external rewards that your inner depth attracts. The horse is not here to burn you, it is here to be quenched by your essence gently, persistently, into a warm, life-giving steam of prosperity. Furthermore, because your sign does not clash with the horse, you avoid the jarring upheavals that other signs may face. Instead, you are entering a year where your natural allies, the rabbit and the goat, will appear as pivotal guides. These are not just signs on a chart, they are energies, and they will manifest as helpful friends, serendipitous meetings, or internal strengths you suddenly recall. The pig, rabbit, and goat form the exquisite three-harmony combination of wood, a trinity of creativity, growth, and compassionate connection. 2026 will repeatedly ask you to lean into this alliance. Your task is not to become a galloping horse, your task is to remain authentically pig, receptive, open-hearted, and wise, and allow the fire to illuminate, not incinerate, your path. In the professional sphere, the year of the fire horse is less about aggressive, self-driven conquest and more about magnetic attraction. Because the horse is your wealth star, your career this year is inextricably linked to financial visibility and value recognition. Do not expect a silent, behind-the-scenes grind. 2026 will pull you gently into the spotlight. For those of you born in years such as 1983 or 1995, this may manifest as a long-overdue promotion, a public acknowledgement of your skills, or a sudden invitation to lead a project that aligns perfectly with your core values. For the wise, seasoned pigs of 1971, the fire horse activates a period of mentorship where your deep reservoir of experience becomes your most marketable asset. Rather than chasing new horizons aggressively, you will find that your authority naturally draws eager listeners and lucrative advisory roles. The key word for your career this year is presence. The fire horse moves fast, but you do not need to match its reckless speed. Simply stand in your truth, articulate your ideas with the calm confidence of water, and the right opportunities will race toward you. Your path will be significantly smoothed by the rabbit and goat energies. This could literally mean forging strategic partnerships with colleagues born in rabbit years, such as 1975, 1987, 1999, or goat years, 1967, 1979, 1991. If you cannot identify their zodiac sign, look for people who embody wood and earth qualities, those who are diplomatic, creative, and nurturing. They will act as bridges over the fiery chasms that the horse's speed can create. One ancient caution, however, the horse is a creature of movement and can scatter your focus. Guard against the temptation to say yes to every galloping trend. Your success in 2026 lies in deep work, not frantic busyness. Choose one significant professional aspiration and water it consistently with your presence. The fire will do the rest, heating your reputation into a solid, respected edifice. This is the radiant centerpiece of your 2026 forecast. In authentic Chinese metaphysics, when your day master or your year branch is water and you enter a strong fire year, you are walking into the palace of your wealth star. This is one of the most auspicious alignments you can experience, and it suggests that your income streams have the potential to expand in ways that feel almost magical. For many pigs, especially those born in 1983 and 2007, money may arrive from unexpected sources. A dormant investment suddenly bears fruit, a creative side project turns into a profitable venture, or a person from your past reappears with a generous offer. The horse's speed indicates that these wealth events can happen swiftly, so you must have your financial infrastructure ready, clear accounts, a budget that breathes, and a heart free of money anxiety so you can receive with grace. However, this is precisely where the mystical must meet the grounded. The fire horse is a spectacular but unpredictable beast. While money flows in, the heat of the fire can also inspire an urge to spend with dramatic flair. Your sign's natural love for comfort and beauty, combined with the horse's flamboyance, could lead to impulsive luxury purchases. The ancient wisdom urges you to embody the water element's wisdom. A reservoir does not empty itself in a single flash of glory. It irrigates entire civilizations over time. When a windfall graces you, let it pool. Invest in your allies' energies, perhaps a venture linked to the wood industries, wellness, education, publishing, sustainable goods, or a real estate move linked to goat's earth element. The numbers 1 and 6, belonging to water, will be fortunate talismans in your financial dealings. Consider launching ventures or signing documents on days that resonate with these vibrations. Be especially mindful in the peak of summer when the fire is at its fiercest. This is a time to review accounts rather than make speculative leaps. The universe is offering you a river of abundance this year. Your only job is to build fertile channels for it, not to let it flood your life and leave you with nothing but arid ground when the season changes. The realm of the heart in a fire horse year holds a delicate and beautiful alchemy for the pig. Unattached pigs, particularly those from the 1995 and 2007 cohorts, will find the horse's passionate fire igniting a new, magnetic social aura around them. You, who are often content in your cozy solitude, may suddenly feel a vibrant restlessness, a desire to be seen and celebrated. This is the universe preparing you for connection. Crucially, your most promising romantic portals will not open in the noisy, flashy arenas where the horse typically gallops. Instead, look toward the quiet, wooden groves governed by your allies. You may meet a soul-stirring presence through a rabbit friend's intimate dinner party, an artistic retreat that a goat acquaintance recommends, or within environments dedicated to growth, spirituality, or nature. When you do meet this person, resist the horse's urge to sprint. Your gift is the slow, deep reveal of your soul, like a lotus opening petal by petal. A relationship begun in the spring months of 2026, under the gentle gaze of the rabbit's month, has the hallmarks of true, lasting partnership. For pigs already in a committed relationship, the fire horse brings a dual-edged sword. On one edge, it carves out time for renewed passion and shared adventures. You may find yourselves finally taking that long-dreamed-of journey or rediscovering the spark of your early courtship. On the other edge, the horse's independent spirit can manifest as friction. You, the water pig, crave deep emotional merging and cozy security. Your partner, or the year's energy itself, may push for more freedom, more novelty. The ancient prescription is not to hold on tighter, but to trust the depth of your connection. Your love is a deep ocean, and it can absorb the temporary heat of conflict without evaporating. Communication during the late autumn, a more introspective season, will be your healing balm. Lean on the goat's diplomacy and the rabbit's tenderness. Approach disagreements not as battles to win, but as knots to be gently untangled by your shared history. Your well-being in the year of the fire horse requires a strategy rooted in the wisdom of the 5 elements. You are a water being, and a year dominated by fire creates a constant, subtle demand on your vital reserves. The fire does not crash into you, but it steams away at your water, which can lead to a state the ancients described as water depletion. In practical terms, this often shows up as mental burnout, emotional fatigue, or a lingering feeling of being drained even after a full night's sleep. The primary organs associated with water are the kidneys and the bladder, and with the horse governing the heart and circulation, your focus must be on harmonizing these systems. This is not a year for you to adopt the horse's extreme physical regimens, such as high-intensity training or relentless marathons of productivity. Instead, your healing comes from returning to water's true nature, rest, reflection, and restoration. Incorporate gentle, flowing exercises into your daily ritual, long, aimless walks in nature during the rabbit and goat hours of the early morning, or the meditative fluidity of swimming. Your diet should favor deeply hydrating and cooling foods. Think dark berries, black beans, seaweed, and ample pure water, blessed with stillness before you drink it. The biggest health risk for you in 2026 is ignoring the early whispers of your body because you are captivated by the horse's exciting external drama. Your body is your first home, and you must tend it with the same devotion you give to your loved ones. Around the peak of the summer solstice, when the fire energy is at its maximum, schedule a retreat or a period of digital detox. This is not weakness, it is strategic self-preservation. Connecting physically with your allies, perhaps a gentle yoga session with a goat friend, or a quiet forest bathing excursion with a rabbit, will realign your chi. Remember, water that is left stagnant becomes a swamp, but water that is in constant, desperate motion evaporates. Your health in 2026 depends on becoming the serene, ever-renewing spring. To consciously align yourself with the harmonious currents of the fire horse year, you can wear, carry, and surround yourself with the specific vibrations that support a pig's journey. Your primary element, water, is your sanctuary. Embrace colors that echo the ocean depths and the winter sky, deep navy, midnight blue, and obsidian black. These hues will act as invisible shields, cooling the fire's intensity and keeping your personal energy field rested and receptive. As your allies are the rabbit and goat, who together birth the wood element, you will also benefit enormously from the presence of wood's colors, all shades of vibrant green, from jade to forest emerald. Wood represents your ability to grow, to express, to channel your wealth into fruitful branches. Consider a jade or green aventurine bracelet, or wearing a green scarf. These are not merely ornaments, but energetic instruments. In terms of directions, north is your innate power center as a water being. Orienting your desk or your meditation seat to face north can stabilize your chi. East and southeast, the homes of wood and the enhancers of your rabbit ally, are fortuitous directions for manifesting wealth and creative projects. The numbers that sing in your unique harmony are 1 and 6 for water, and 3 and 8 for the wood element of your allies. When making decisions that involve dates, quantities, or even house numbers, an alignment with these digits will act as a subtle, supportive undercurrent. Above all, your most powerful lucky charm is the conscious cultivation of company. This year, more than any other, prioritize time with people born under the signs of the rabbit and the goat. Their very presence in your life functions as a living talisman, completing your harmonious trinity and magnetizing serendipity. Keep a symbolic representation of this trio, a small painting of the 3 animals, or a note of their symbols Hai, Mao, and Wei written in black ink, in your workspace. These are the secrets the ancient masters embedded in the system, not as superstition, but as profound reminders of the unseen web of connection that we can learn to dance with. Dear Pig, as you prepare to walk through the 12 moons of the fire horse, I want you to hold one image close to your magnificent heart. Picture a great, luminous blue pearl resting in the center of a vast, warm, glowing golden fire. The fire dances and leaps and dazzles all who watch it, but it does not crack, scorch, or diminish the pearl. Instead, the pearl absorbs the fire's radiance and reflects it outward as a softer, more mysterious, and infinitely more beautiful light. This is your 2026. The horse will race and the world will shout and the sparks of a blazing era will fly in every direction. Your power is not to chase them, to grasp them, or to fear them. Your power is to hold your center, to remain that deep, cool, iridescent pearl of water-born wisdom while the universe glorifies you with its warmth. Trust your truest nature. Trust your ancient allies who are walking toward you even now. The year of Bing Wu is not a test of your ferocity, it is a coronation of your softness. All the quiet good you have done, all the generous acts that no one witnessed, all the patient waiting you have endured, it is all rising now to meet this galloping tide of prosperity, love, and expansion. Walk forward, not with the frantic pace of the horse, but with the dignified, unhurried grace of the one who knows that the deepest rivers flow toward the most abundant seas. May the fire illuminate your every step, and may your water always, always be enough.